Are you frustrated with your golf swing? Are you tired of too much sway and slide? How would you like to gain more predictability in your swing? Also, adding more control and keeping your weight more centered. Hello, my name is Jonathan Estero. You won't believe how excited I am as a 14-year golf instructor to be a part of helping so many of my golf students eliminate swaying and sliding in their golf swings. We have a new product that you have to take a few minutes to learn about. You won't regret it. If you're looking for amazing results when you tee off, then join me because I'm going to show you the amazing power of this revolutionary product, the SwayAway golf shoe insert.
Jonathan, what's a sway?
A sway? Well, I'm glad you asked. That's definitely a common term that people use often, but they don't always really know what it's all about, and it's not explained very well. I'll try to give you a better explanation than what most people do. You know, when you're in your stance ready to hit a shot, you know, you have a tendency at times for your whole body to move more back and through. You know, as far as a sway motion, you have this tendency of everything moves beyond where it should, and it's on the outside edge of the foot, and that's kind of what a sway is. And the trouble that happens when you have a sway in your swing, it really takes away your ability to turn very well. So what is important about a turn? A turn is really the engine of your golf swing. That's what really helps you hit the distance that you need, and really the timing and consistency comes from your turn.
Is it the same as a slide?
Ah, okay. A slide is really the opposite. You know, when you're swaying, that's a backswing motion. You're moving outside the foot on the backswing. A slide is when you're actually returning and moving all your weight and all your body too far, too much to the outside of the front foot as well. So the slide is definitely something that it also, you lose power, you lose distance and consistency. It can go right, it can go left. You might hit a thin shot, you might hit a fat shot. Those are also some terms that people use so loosely, and I don't think they really know what that's all about.
Yeah, what is fat?
Oh, okay. Well, I'm not a very good person for you to ask that question to, but without hurting my feelings. But a fat shot, when somebody hits a fat shot, have you ever taken a swing and hit way behind the ground, hit the ground before you hit the ball? Yeah. That's a fat shot. Basically, you're hitting the ball very high on the club face, okay, and you're hitting the ground before hitting the ball. So a thin shot would be the extreme opposite. You're basically in the position where you're not getting down to ground level and you're catching the ball very low on the club face, and it rattles the fingers. It kind of hurts, actually, and the ball flight's not very good either.
In both cases, that affects distance then?
Oh, for sure. You'll lose distance, you lose that sound, that contact that you're looking for sure.
I sway a lot, and I'm trying to figure out how to prevent it, how to stop it.
Okay. Well, one thing that, you know, I use a lot in the past, and I'm pretty excited to be able to introduce something new to you today, but what I would do in the past is I would have a golfer basically lean their foot forward, and I would prop a golf ball right on the inside of their foot. Mm-hmm. And I'd have them go right to the top of their swing, and I'd have them freeze. If they felt like their body was leaning out there too far, it makes it very difficult for them to move too far when you have that ball there. So they get that feeling of being almost pinned in a little bit. And then the same thing as when you were asking about a slide, you know, I felt like I also would do the same thing. I'd put a ball that jumps. It's not very convenient. And again, this is also why I'm excited to show you the new product today. But I'd put that ball under the front foot, and I'd have them go through to a good finish position. And from there, they'd be able to sense when their weight in their body is moving too much on the forward side of the swing.
Jonathan, can I just take a golf ball when I'm ready to hit my shot on the course? Can I just take a golf ball and drop it and stand on it, brace myself before I hit my next shot to assist me in hitting a better shot?
You're going to find it's going to be awfully embarrassing in front of your friends, first of all. And actually in golf tournaments and things like this, you're not allowed to do something like that as far as that type of external teaching aid, and you won't be able to get away with it very well. And it's not that easy to do, to prop that foot under there without losing your balance and without looking too silly. But
it's pretty uncomfortable when I do it.
Yeah, and it's actually kind of dangerous. You can actually twist an ankle, and if you're not just careful. That's why I only used to use it as a drill, as an exercise, and I wouldn't do it as an in-swing motion, because it can be kind of dangerous as well.
Okay.
So what's the new product? What do you want to tell us?
Well, I'm glad you asked. You know, our SwayAway golf shoe insert is something that we've come up with. It's a new product. Same mindset, same theory as propping a golf ball underneath your shoe, but this is something that's very discreet. Nobody can see it. It's in your shoe, and guess what? You have a feeling, because you're now in a position with these insoles in your shoes, when your body is moving too much either back or on the forward side, you have the ability to feel that, and nobody else sees those golf balls that you're dropping on the golf course, and you're not going to break an ankle doing it either. They're comfortable, they're easy to use, and nobody knows you have them in.
So that'll help me turning then versus sliding or swaying? Absolutely.
I always say a sway takes away your ability to turn well. So I believe if we can do anything and find a product that's the beauty of what we've done here today. And I've had a lot of golf students in the past, they've come to me and they've said, Jonathan, I just don't feel that sway motion, that slide motion. I believe you, I trust it's what is happening, but I don't feel it. So, you know, I have to give them a sensation, the golf ball under the shoe kind of thing, and they kind of start to get a little more awareness, but if I leave, then so does that feeling. Okay, yeah. So this is something that they can put in and they can use when I'm not there to help them with it. Well, it's one of these things that you don't have to worry about taking my word for it. We've got a whole bunch of them here for you today. Let's go grab some and have you try them and see what they feel like on the course today.
Okay.
Installation is easy as 1, 2, 3. Step 1. Remove the packaging liner. Step 2. Insert the right SwayAway into your right shoe with the high side to the outside of your heel. Next, insert the left SwayAway into your left shoe, again with the high side to the outside of your heel. Step 3. Finally, put on your shoes as you normally would and head for the course. From little ones to adults, SwayAway comes in a variety of sizes.
The SwayAway golf shoe inserts are a great product. I really found it helped with stability. It was really comfortable and it helped with flexibility, which in all helped with distance and gave me a couple yards onto my game. I really enjoyed it. I think it's a great product.
I felt much more stable, I felt much more balanced, and the ball went farther, and I didn't sway as I always have before because I felt more steady over the ball. I would certainly recommend them to anybody I know that wants to improve their golf game.
The SwayAways really do make me feel more stable. They tend to make me less prone to swaying, which is something I do pretty often. I seem to get more power, of course, because when you don't sway, you get a little tighter turn, and the ball goes farther. They really seem to work, and they're comfortable.
Well, I was able to be a little bit more stable in my swing, and I got more distance, and generally I'm very happy with them. It helped as far as I'm a lefty and I know that I sway to the left, and since I put the insert in, the ball went straighter, which I would feel is a direct result of the SwayAway.
One thing about our inserts that I didn't mention earlier that I want you all to know that's kind of neat, it's a convenience, and it actually is more specific for each person's problem. For instance, I don't have a problem sliding forward through the golf swing, but I do sway an awful lot on the backswing. What you can do is you can put an insole just in the back shoe, and that'll give you the sensation that you really can't sway, you can't move. It keeps you in that position, and it really doesn't allow you to sway too much. But you don't particularly have a sliding problem, so you don't particularly need one in the front shoe. And then it is the other way around. If you do have a sliding problem where your body wants to move too far forward on the forward motion, then you don't really need the insole in the back shoe. You might want to have it just in the front foot, in the front shoe. So it's kind of neat. Now the other aspect is, let's say we're working with some of the new alternative styles of teaching. We can actually put the insoles in both. And these new styles of teaching today, they're actually trying to keep your weight very centered without any weight moving from side to side. And this is definitely one of these new approaches that is very popular, very proven, and it definitely works.
Is that like the stack and tilt method?
This is definitely, yep.
Read about that.
And another one would be the one-plane golf swing is another approach. And they definitely are proven methods, and our product will complement these teaching methods. So it's kind of neat. That's something definitely you want to know about the insoles and how they can benefit you.
Okay, so I can customize these to my individual swing type then?
Exactly. To your swing problems, to your swing flaws. I hope you've enjoyed this demonstration of our amazing new product. Again, if you're wanting to eliminate too much movement in your golf swing and enjoy the benefits of more predictability, a superior swing, and immediate results, we invite you to learn more about our SwayAway golf shoe inserts today. Thanks for watching.